Hello my dear students, welcome to our Maths Academy. Today we will begin with the practice set 1.3. Before starting practice set, I hope you have seen the previous video of basic concept in geometry. Yet if you have not seen, please click on the above cards beside the share icon. So here we will start the today's lecture. Practice set 1.3. Look at the first question. Write the following statement in if-then form. Right. So we learn in previous topic the concept of if and then, which is conditional statement. Okay. So we have to apply that if-then form in question number 1. So read the question number 1. The opposite angles of a parallelogram are congruent. Right. Means we have to use if and then. So if is what? It's a antecedent, means after if that sentence is antecedent and after then that was a consequent. Okay, so start writing, students. So we have first write down if a quadrilateral is parallelogram, right? Parallelogram means what? Quadrilateral, because parallelogram have a 4 sides. So use if a quadrilateral is parallelogram, if quadrilateral is parallelogram, then its opposite side, then its opposite, this angle, opposite angles are congruent, right? We know that this property of parallelogram. Okay, so parallelogram, if a quadrilateral is parallelogram, then its opposite sides are congruent. Clear, students? Now come with the second one. So we use if and then form. Okay, now the diagonals of the rectangles are congruent. Again we have a rectangle having a 4 sides, so we use a if a quadrilateral is rectangle. Okay, again we can use if a quadrilateral is rectangle, then comma with then their diagonals are congruent. You know, their diagonals are congruent, so you write down then its diagonals are congruent, right? Means they are equal with each other. So you have to remember that if we have a parallelogram, rectangle, square, so start with if a quadrilateral. Okay, why it is quadrilateral? Because they are having a 4 side. Rhombus also you can use a quadrilateral also. Clear? Now next, in an isosceles triangle. Okay, isosceles means what? 2 sides are equal. How many sides? 2 sides. Okay, in triangle, so triangle is like that. Okay, these 2 sides are equal. The segments joining the vertex, the segment joining the vertex and the midpoint of the base is perpendicular to the base. Now first we have to draw the figure. Okay, then you will get clear. Okay, we have this isosceles, so isosceles having a these 2 sides are equal. What they said, the segment joining the vertex, the segment, this is segment joining the vertex and the midpoint of the base, this is midpoint. Okay, midpoint of the base is perpendicular to the base, means this is perpendicular to base. Okay, now we have a triangle. In first and second example we have a parallelogram and rectangle, that's why we start with if a quadrilateral. So in this example we start with a if a triangle. So which triangle? Isosceles triangle. So write down is a isosceles triangle. Okay, students, so start with if the triangle. Write down if the triangle. Okay, is an which triangle? Isosceles. So write down this also, isosceles. Okay, if the triangle is an isosceles triangle. Okay, after that start with then. This is first statement. Okay, after that we have a then, means it's an consequent. Okay, then then the segment joining this one, then the segment joining the vertex joining the, then the segment, okay, first write down segment, then the segment joining the vertex and the midpoint of the base is perpendicular to the base. Clear, students? So easy, huh? First, you may know that this is a triangle to start with. If a triangle is an isosceles triangle, then you have to write down as it is what they given us in questions. Clear, students? So in first example, we have a parallelogram. In second, we have a rectangle. So start with the quadrilateral. So in third, we have a triangle. So start with the triangle. So start with the second question on same practice set is write the converses of the following statement. Now what is converse? So converse is the interchanging of the consequent and the antecedent, including with the if then form. Okay, so we have to include if and then. So start with the question and what's the meaning of that? The alternate angles formed by the two parallel lines and their transversals are congruent, right? Congruent. So we know that these two lines are parallel, right? And this one transversals. Now what is mean by alternate angle? So alternate angle, we have a this is congruent with this, right? And this is congruent with this. These are alternate angle. This is interior. So we have two types of alternate angle. First one is alternate interior angles and alternate exterior angles. So these are alternate interior angle and external angle. This one is alternate with this. This 3 is alternate with this 4. Okay, means this is what alternate exterior angle and this is alternate interior angles. Clear? So now clear this concept. Now apply if and then form. Then what is exactly? So start with the if alternate angles. We have alternate angles, right? So write down if alternate angles made by what? Two lines, right? Made by two lines na. So write down here. Alternate angle when we made two lines. So we made by two lines and its transversal okay, are congruent. Are congruent means what? This one and this one are congruent. Then the lines are parallel. Clear? So first write down if the alternate angles made by two lines. Alternate angles when we get when two lines are parallel. So here and its transversals are congruent. These transversals are congruent. Then lines are parallel. When we get to two lines, then we can get it's a alternate angle. Clear? Now start with the second one. What they said, if a pair of the interior angles made by the transversal of two lines are supplementary, then the lines are parallel, right? So in this example, first we start with if a pair of the interior angle, we have an interior angle, right, made by the transversal means same. This is an interior angle, right? These are interior angles and made by the transversal of two lines are supplementary, right? Supplementary means what? If you add this angle and this angle, you will get a 180 degree. That's why we get a supplementary. Then the lines are parallel, right? Means look at here. Suppose I have this line and this one. Okay, I'll just write it down here. So this one and this one, when you add these two angles, then we will get a 180 degree. 180 degree means what? It's a supplementary angle. Clear? Now so start to do converse part. First write down if two parallel So we get two parallel. We can get two parallels. So means this one and this one, means it's an interior angle. Okay. So this and this are interior angle. So if two lines are parallel lines are intersected by a transversal, then the interior angle formed are supplementary. So same the meaning of this statement. Okay, so we take a two parallel lines are intersecting by a transversal. Okay, so this one statement. So then what we get, the interior angles we get, this one interior angle formed by the supplementary interior angles, the sum of interior angles we get a supplementary, that means it's a 180 degree. Clear? Now do the third one. The diagonals of a rectangles are congruent. Okay, rectangle means what? It's a, I know, rectangle means it's a quadrilateral, and their diagonals are congruent with each other. So write down, if the diagonals of a quadrilateral, right? It's a quadrilateral, if the diagonals of a quadrilateral are congruent to the quadrilateral is, which one? Is a rectangle. Clear? So what we done, if the diagonals of the quadrilaterals are congruent, right, means these diagonals of this quadrilaterals are congruent to the quadrilateral is a rectangle, means this is a rectangle, right? We have a rectangle. Quadrilateral why we use? We have because they have four sides and they are diagonals, means they are congruent with each other. Okay. Students, I hope you clear this lecture. Now it's time to attend the online test, which is based on this chapter. So go to the description box and click the online test for your revision. If you like my videos, please like, share and subscribe, and click the bell icon for latest notification of current videos. So in the next lecture, we begins with the new chapter with new concept. So enjoy your learning with practicing. Stay home, stay healthy. Bye bye. Thank you.